one apartment on the west side of Pioneer Park. On the north side of Pioneer Park used to be a, what they call it, foundry. It used to be a foundry.
Where Albertson is?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a foundry. They made cast iron, cast things out of cast iron. Foundry, that whole block. And on the, they never did live across the park on the east side of the street, but on 2nd South and 5th West, we lived in between 1st South and 2nd South on 5th West. We lived in 3 different apartments on the west side of the street and 2 different apartments on the east side of the street.
Oh my
At
gosh.
different times. We lived on 5th South and
You sure this wasn't
between
a
1st and
nightmare?
2nd East. 2 different apartments,
Sure
no,
was.
3 different
You sure
apartments
this
there.
wasn't just a nightmare?
We lived in 3 different places there.
Yeah.
And then we used to live on 2nd West and Center Street, upstairs in an apartment. That's where
Right off the Center Street.
That's where my mother had her dance studio.
Careful.
She taught dancing. And we lived above a store called Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, they have lived back in Alabama.
Piggly Wiggly
Uh-huh.
store.
Yeah, I'd never heard of them before. We got back there, there was a chain of Piggly Wigglies everywhere you went. Just elbow bowl, honey. Any kind of bowl.
Any bowl. Cereal bowl.
Well, I'm so glad I didn't have to do your lifestyle on that. And that's the pit.
And then we lived on in a basement apartment on North, between 4th and 5th East. No, between 6th and 7th East in on the north side of the street.
Wow.
You guys knew your parents moved around a lot.
And there were others that we lived in too.
Oh my gosh.
But they were all in trouble. My dad and mother didn't. My dad built a house. And it's on 5th South between 5th and 6th West on 5th South and probably built a house on the north side of the street.
Still there?
It's still there. But times were tough and they lost the home.
Was that during the Depression?
Just a little after, right at the end of the Depression.
So, what was the story? I remember you telling me once about how you ended up joining the Marines. What was the story there? I don't remember.
Wanted to join the Marines, so we did.
You and your brother.
Who and
Garth,
how old were you?
Garth and my best friend Lawrence Graham and myself all joined the Marine Corps the same day.
And did you stay together? No.
We did all through boot camp in about the first 6 months. And I got sick and had to go to the Naval Hospital in San Diego. We've been in the Marine Corps about 7 to 8 months.
So what did you have?
Headaches,
Really?
bad headaches.
You know why?
Haven't any idea why.
Huh.
And
Did they didn't continue though?
no, they didn't.
Huh. Did they quit after you got married?
Yes, they did.
No, but
Well, I never had a headache before we got married.
She started getting
When
on.
she started getting headaches, mine quit.
that's strange. Oh, that is weird. Whatever it was, you gave it to her. It sounds like something out of the X-Files, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can just see this little critter just they're kissing or something.
Yeah.
Just change location.
But
He went to
Lawrence
Tennessee.
went on to be an officer in the Marine Corps.
Lawrence
He
did.
went to officer school. Lawrence did. Garth, he was in the Marine Corps for 5 years. He was over in Iwo Jima and all the islands over in the South Pacific.
So where were you?
I was home.
You got out right before the war started.
Oh, okay. So
I got discharged, medical discharge out of the Marine Corps.
because of the headache, it probably saved your life. So how long?
I was in the Marine Corps a year.
Long enough to learn how to be real careful with folding socks and doing sheets right.
Well, you had to be just exactly right on there, I'll tell you. They had to be perfectly, just exactly the way they wanted them.
You still
We each had a bunk. And every morning, they had an inspection. And the sergeant would come through and he had a 50-cent piece. And he'd flip it. It'd hit your bed. And if it didn't bounce, you was in trouble. I mean, you had to have your sheets and blankets stretched just tight enough.
Tight enough to make that
50-cent piece of
50-cent
bounce on the bed. Every one of them.
You think yours has ever been that tight in its entire
I
life,
don't think
Chad?
he's ever been made in his entire life.
Chad kind of gives it out the old best flip, and if it lands half on it,
I'll tell you, Grandpa isn't that fussy about his bed either. I'll make it, but he just pulls the covers up every morning.
Why not? Looks good to me.
not in the Marines anymore, huh?
No, I don't have to bounce 50-cent piece off the bunk.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. I remember pictures of the three of you standing out. That was when you lived on 3rd South.
Yeah.
On 3rd South, right?
And on 3rd South, between 4th and 5th East.
Weren't you like 15?
Pass it down here, Brett.
At the time?
Hmm?
How old were you when you joined?
I got in the Marine Corps?
Yeah.
20.
Oh, really? Maybe it was, did Alton join the military early or something?
I was never in the service. My dad was in the Army.
Yeah, well, he was in World War I.
Yes.
How old was you when you got married?
Me?
21.
So what were you doing during the war, Norma?
She's raising a kid. Moving around with it.
Well, Neil went to Camp Roberts first, and I just had Kay, and Linda was just a baby. So my brother lived in San Francisco, so he said, well, why don't you come down and stay with us? Because Neil was at Camp Roberts, and we could see him weekends.
Oh.
And it ended up that we got to go down and stay with him in a little cabin. And then he was transferred to Fort Benning, Georgia for mechanic school.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the girls that her husband was in his same platoon or whatever was going to go to Georgia with her husband. So they said, why don't you come and go too?
Your word.
So I ended up following him to Georgia. And then he came home, brought me home. And I thought he was headed for Germany. Battle of the Baltics, when it was the worst.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard from him in just a few days, and he was in Newfoundland.
Newfoundland?
They dropped him and another fellow off in Newfoundland. And that's where he stayed.
And that everybody else went over to the Battle of the Bulls?
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that lucky?
I guess so.
He was gone. I didn't see him for 13 months.
Some kind of duty that you could stay right there.
Yeah, he guarded the beach at first. He had a dog. And he guarded the beach for submarines.
Mm.
And then later on, he just was driving officers around.
That's a good way to spend the war.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lucky
We'll do
was
that
he.
more.
So did they ever have like percentages for how many of the men that were served in the war died for Americans?
I've heard numbers, but I've never heard percentages.
A lot, I'm sure.
I've never heard a percentage either.
Well, you lived in a tent for a while, didn't you, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
When
Where?
Sandra was a baby?
You?
Where?
We were out in back of Melba's folks' house. We were building our basement.
Mhm.
And we wanted to put the money into the basement instead of paying rent. So I built a wood floor and sides out of sheeting and one bag and pitched a tent over the top of it. We lived in that. Back at her parents' house.
For about how long?
I still got a scar on my arm that I got when I was chopping the limbs off the tree, so he put it up. See that little scar right there? My hand axe just hit that arm right
Hit
there.
your arm, huh?
Just enough to cut it a little bit. If it a little bit further, I'd really got a gash.
Did you say Sandra was a baby then?
Mm-hmm.
Did you live there in the winter?
No, summer.
Oh, that wouldn't be too bad.
And then we had to borrow $1,100 to build our house. And we had a steep house payment.
Let me
Every
guess.
month.
$6 a month.
We had to dig up $21 a month.
Everyone.
That's
Well,
I'll bet back then that was a lot.
You bet it was
You
a
know,
lot.
does that scare you kids though? I mean, really, you guys had a house payment of $20 a month, and we have a house payment of $1,200 a month.
Well, that was their first. Our first house payment was $300.
Yeah.
No, it was actually $270 a month. Our first house payment.
I think ours was 35.
But that means if you 10 times ours, that means you guys will be having to come up with your first.
Yeah, you guys will probably be paying
$2,500 a month.
$1,000 a month.
Yeah,
Or
2,500.
yeah, no, $10,000 a month.
No,
Well,
well,
let's hope not.
But then you think of how much money we'll be making.
you hope.
Yeah, you must be making a lot of
I
money
think
then.
that inflation's ahead of the wages though.
Well, you want to do some figuring to see how things were. And when I first was dating, I first got my apprenticeship card to be a carpenter apprentice.
Mhm.
We used to go to the chicken roost, and we'd buy a chicken dinner. Half a chicken, potatoes, and gravy, and the drink, and a salad, and soup. And it used to cost us 50 cents.
Or half a chicken.
50 cents for a dinner.
Oh, well.
But
Yeah.
I made 60 cents an hour.
Yeah. So that was nearly an hour's worth of work.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you can go buy that same dinner for around $6.
Yeah.
The carpenters are making about $17 to $18 to $20 an hour now. So things are a lot better now than they were then.
Texas entirely.
Well, I make what, 20, well, I don't know exactly how much it is hours, somewhere around $23 an hour, $24 an hour, something like that. I don't know what it is. But if I went out to Carver's for dinner, it cost me about
Yeah.
that same
About an
ratio,
hour's wages.
about an hour's wages.
Yeah.
For
Of
a
course,
nice dinner.
you don't go to Carver's for dinner.
That's right.
But a chicken dinner now
Yeah,
would only cost you about $6.
yeah, that's true.
So things are a lot better now than they were then.
Yeah. How's that go? That's really gonna go that. One fully goes out of the RPTA. It's called
Yeah.
That was the work program.
Yeah. Work progress
It's making $40
administration.
a month, and we pay rent, and we lived on
Sure.
that.
Wow.
I still got my first income tax report that I ever sent in.
You have,
And that year I made just a little over $2,000.
But you lived through it.
Oh, yes.
we didn't, I don't know if we thought it was that rough or not.
It wasn't that rough.
Because everyone was kind of in the same position, like, well, what's the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
Now there's
amazing.
a lot of poor people that have such a small income, and there's such a difference in wages now.
Well, another thing, when I first started driving an automobile, I paid 17 cents a gallon for gasoline.
Gee, you can afford that, Chad.
Yeah.
But actually,
That's not that good, because when I started driving,
It was
Sorry,
26,
it was-
wasn't
when I first started, it was 22 cents.
Yeah, that's what I say. It was a lot of money compared to what you made.
Yeah.
it? What were you gonna say?
when I graduate from high school, they say that I'll be able to make about $15 an hour without going to college
I don't believe that.
with my CNA class.
Oh, well, yeah.
What's CNA, honey?
And it stands for
Certified network
administrator.
administrator, that's right. It's a Nobel
Well,
certification.
they'll be in confusion.
They let the high school kids get that.
We're starting that next year, just for Chad, huh?
That's right, so when I graduate, I can make 15 bucks an hour for that summer.
That's what he'll be doing up there.
If he can find a job doing it.
I'm sure you can.
Well, you can work out.
They say that there's a lot of demand for that position too.
Yeah, there is.
Now Cambrie has a question for you.
Okay.
What did you guys do for fun when you were teenagers?
Well, go ahead. I got some stories. Go ahead.
Well, if I ever missed a dance, I thought it was terrible.
Oh, that sounds like
Once a week,
Cambrie.
we had to go to the dance.
Once a
Yeah.
week. Oh, how come we can't do that?
Most of the dances then were the good old Utah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
where
fun.
the post office is in Provo right now. The Provo post office.
Really? Oh,
That's
no.
the Utah dance hall.
Didn't you also go out by the lake to, what do you call it?
Yeah, there was one down by the lake. There was a dance hall down by the lake. There was
Geneva. Geneva.
Geneva. Yeah, there was a dance hall in Geneva. Yeah, so
In
one
the
in
summer.
Geneva. Swimming pools.
Swimming pool down by the lake is, what do they call that place? It's
Geneva.
is it Geneva?
Had a dance hall and a swimming pool.
Swimming pools and dance halls.
Part of the swimming
Before
pool
Geneva
still
was
there.
there then, right?
Yes, that's why they named it Geneva. Because of the Geneva
Geneva
Resort.
Resort. And part of that swimming pool is still there.
That was,
At least it was last time I was down there, which was quite a few years ago.
They still got one of the dance halls here in American Fork. They had when I was a kid.
They must not be using it anymore.
Yeah, they do.
It's
They
the
have dances
tabernacle.
there all the time.
The Tabernacle, I know, had a
There-
dance
no, it's
hall.
not.
There's another dance hall that I've seen
Up,
that's
north,
pretty big.
north center.
oh yeah, that was a fun.
We used to go there.
I really loved the dance.
And there was a dance hall up at Vivian Park. We used to go to.
Lots of dances.
So what they do, charge you 50 cents a head or something to come in?
I doubt this.
I don't think it was 50 cents. I think it was 25 cents.
So did you go all the time too?
The dances?
Yeah.
Oh, you went, that's one of the main things you did every week. You went to dances.
Okay.
How come we can't do that?
Cambrie
You
loves
don't-
to
the,
do dances.
The old Dob Orton Orchestra used to. You remember Dob Orton?
Oh, I remember.
You know,
Hot
the
sun.
Utah.
So good. Good orchestra.
So what did you do? You said made some reference and you laughed.
Oh. We played really a lot of what you call run sheepy run.
Yes. Annie, I over.
Yeah. We did.
Like throwing balls over the house?
Yes.
That was Annie, I over.
Okay, so what was Run Sheepy Run? I don't think you ever played that.
How we played
Oh,
that.
you go and somebody's it, and they have to cover their eye, and everybody else goes and hides. There wasn't any television or anything like that those days. So everybody goes and hides. Then the man that's it tries to find them and get back to the station before they do. When he runs back before they do, or she runs back before they do. And if you tag them, then they're out. Before they got there, they were out. They couldn't play anymore. Run sheepy run.
I used to play a lot of that stuff when I was a teenager.
Kick the can.
Another thing I and my girlfriends used to love to do, there wasn't hardly any traffic in Provo then, and we roller skate at night down the streets.
Mhm.
That
Well,
would be fun.
that's how we got around when we were kids before we could afford cars and roller skates.
Roller skate.
You could roller skate a lot faster than you could walk.
For sure.
Did you have a bike?
I have a bicycle. I had a job that I made 15 cents an hour at, working in a little, what you call a convenience store now. It was a little grocery store. And I earned 15 cents an hour. And I saved up and bought me a Schwinn bicycle. And it cost me $60.
60.
And I was
Yeah.
only
Whoa,
earning
15 cents an hour?
Oh, yeah, that took a while.
That took a while.
It was a good bicycle. And when I got my first car, I didn't want my bicycle anymore, so I gave it to my little brother. He gave it to him so he could have a bicycle. because he never had one.
He sold it.
He sold
Yes,
it. A week later, he sold it.
Sounds like ours.
That's exactly what he did.
I used to work in this little sweet shop up by Women Cambrie.
Oh, yeah.
It was still there for a long
Yeah,
time.
it was.
And I'd work up there after school. And I would walk home some nights by myself, cut through Pioneer Park, because we lived down in the west end of town.
Safe man.
Yeah. But it's amazing that you could do those things in those days. No way now.
Well, it's when I was growing up, we used to go play in the Sarah Park at night.
Oh yeah.
We play still the flag all the time. We never even thought about being dangerous.
No, sure.
It's just recently.
You remember that show? What's the name of it? Where that little kid got a BB gun for Christmas or one of the
Oh,
Yes,
Christmas.
yes.
Eye out.
Oh, it's the Christmas Story.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, we got
Oh, when I was a young kid, I guess I was probably 11, maybe 12. No, about 10, I guess. When I was 12, I loved the Piggly Wigglies. So it must have been about 10. And at that time, Alton, he worked for the Union Pacific Railroad, and he was on the Union Pacific rifle team. He and some other men. And they went back to New York, different places, shooting matches. And I wanted a BB gun for Christmas. Now you shoot your own It'll hurt you. You'll get hurt.
Shoot you.
sorry.
So Christmas came, and I got a BB gun. And we lived there on 4th West and 3rd South at that time. Yeah, 4th West and 3rd South. There's an auto repair place there now. And Alan says, let's see if you can hit the hubcap on that car out there. At that time, the hubcap's about this big around on cars.
Right.
Just
Just
cover the hubcaps.
Right.
And he didn't think I could do it. And I took the BB gun and I aimed good and I hit it, put a big dent in it. He never did ask me to do that.
Yeah.
Ruined his hubcap.
Lucky you didn't take out your windshield or something. Jeez.
You made me you got me a BB gun when I was a little kid. You made me a target, a cardboard box,
That's right.
and you hung a piece of canvas in the back. So you could put the target in the front, shoot at the target, and the BBs would hit the canvas and draw it. You could reuse them.
I use them over again.
Yeah.
You could use them all there.
Yeah.
We got BB just
Those
round.
are not BBs.
Oh, you pick them up. Oh, I get you.
Yeah, the canvas.
Be inside the cardboard box.
They'd be inside the box. You just pick them up. I thought that was so neat.
Yes, it was.
Recyclable BBs. What a deal.
You still have a gun, Dad?
No.
I know when I was in the Marine Corps, kids, we were all issued rifles when we joined the Marine Corps. And I was issued a rifle. They called a 5-star barrel. I lucked out and got a 5-star barrel rifle issued to me. And that means it's the most accurate rifle that they had at that time. 30-06 rifle. And I was in the Marine Corps about 6 months and I lost that rifle.
Yeah. I remember you telling me you lost it.
that rifle.
But you had to pay for it. You didn't have to.
Yeah, I had to pay for the rifle. When I got home from the Marine Corps, that rifle was home. I wonder how.
Ah.
It's still in your
I
closet.
have still got that rifle.
It's still in your closet.
Oh. You wanted that rifle pretty bad, didn't you?
Well, when I was out on the rifle range, had the top score of all the whole platoon.
I want to know, though, what did your sergeant say when you just come up and said, I lost my rifle?
I don't see
How
why
can you lose a rifle? How can you lose a rifle?
I don't
It just disappeared. Somebody must have taken it. I lost it.
see how you can make him believe that.
So did he have to pay me back the money?
No, Grandpa had to pay for it.
Grandpa
I sent it home.
You sent it home? home and
I
they
wonder
Set
what I
a
will put
very
it
good
in.
example, Rose.
So now we
You
know
paid for
why
it.
Grandpa didn't get translated a long
You
time
paid
ago.
for it.
Yeah, I paid for it.
Oh, you did?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you paid for
I
it.
paid for the rifle.
He just didn't think Uncle Sam would want to sell it to him unless there was no choice about
They
it.
wouldn't sell it to you. No way they'd sell you a rifle.
So you
No
still
crime.
got it, huh?
But if you lost one, you had to pay for it.
Oh, I see
And I
what
lost
you mean.
one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just too smart.
And I still got it. That's a good rifle. Of course, I had a new stock put on it and
Say
everything.
it flat, Cambrie.
It's over.
It's over.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
Sure enough.
It is.
That last one got
machine's gone off anyway.
I think it was set to go off today because it was over, right?
No, it was just the end of the tape. So, what do you remember about me when I was a little boy?
Oh
that should
boy,
be interesting.
Yeah.
this could be a story.
The thing I remember about you and you as a little boy, probably the best, is because when you were a baby, we got King.
Yeah, the dog.
And you and King are just wonderful.
Just pals.
It's not over, kind of rewind it.
We've got pictures of him living on.
You would lose what Breanna wants when it first ended up.
It's not that good of a show up from.
That's all right.
This is.
Oh, for life.
That's right. So was I a troublemaker or was I just...
No way.
Oh, yeah, now tell the story about how he helped you build your cabinets in your new kitchen.
Oh, well, that wasn't trouble. That was just helping.
What did you do?
Well, I built my cupboards out of mahogany wood. And we just had them all finished and got finished varnishing them. And I left my drill, little hand drill, out. And we came home one night and he had holes all over in the cabinets.
Oh, my
He was
gosh.
helping me build the cabinets.
That's not just being helpful.
And you had to do it all.
No, we just
You
let it
fill them
out,
all?
filled the holes up, refinished it, it worked.
I see, I was 4 years old when we moved into that house. I was 4 years old.
He's just helping, that's all he was doing.
You didn't get too mad at him then.
Oh, no.
I remember,
My fault.
Yeah, you should-
I always enjoyed when you'd have me sit on your lap and you'd read the Sunday comics to me.
You seen that picture of you sitting on my lap and both of us are asleep?
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but I'd love to have it.
No, you should have it.
Yeah.
No, I
Sitting
didn't.
there and you just as a
See if
baby
we
and
can run it
both
down.
asleep.
Both asleep in the
Good
chair.
How
picture.
cute. You ought to run that down.
Well, who knows? I'm sure Pat's got it.
Why would she want that one? Because it's her dad.
Oh,
I don't know.
they just took all the pictures. So I want to get rid of all the pictures
You should have
except that one little album that I had when I was in the Marine Corps, before I was married. That's the only one I got.
What do you miss them?
Oh, I see them every once in a while.
I got that video that you made for us. Remember, you made a video for us and you copied all your.
What was his name?
Yeah, we watch that every once in a while. That's fun to
Oh,
watch.
the old 8mm.
Copied off, but
Yeah, you copied all the movies, the
You
real
hear-
movies.
You can hear Norma in the background doing the dishes.
oh yeah, that was awful.
I didn't even think about it.
Oh, well.
But you got your grandpa and grandma's golden wedding anniversary on there.
Mountain. Didn't he have a cigarette in his hand on one of them?
I think so.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so. Well, actually, yeah, when I was a baby. Yeah, that's the movie.
Mickey was there. And then his son that died of cancer when he was 8 or 9 years old. He was on there, one of them.
Yeah, that's a fun one to watch.
And then we were down in San Diego.
Oh
We
yeah,
were there, we had some of that on
had
there.
Pacific Ocean Park. Had the beach there with
Mike and Doreen.
not Michael Doreen, with,
Big Thunder.
what's their name? Noreen and Smith and Noreen, that's it.
Have you got that for me?
Yeah, I just made copies of it. I got the original one.
So did you set your own camera up and did that then?
No, I went down and had them transfer all the movies onto a tape at Allen's.
And then he talked.
And then, see, there's no sound on it.
Oh, okay.
Those old silent movies. So I just sat down and tried to explain things as they came out.
Oh, okay, that was smart. And took it, just videotaped it then.
Yeah. I put the sound on the tape, but the pictures were. They had the pictures of them. I'm there. And I just put the sound on. And me telling what was happening. Because they were all silent. You didn't have talking movies in those days.
I see that.
Yeah.
You're right, but I don't remember.
I'll have to get with Pat and see what picture she's got, because I do remember that picture. Let's share it together.
Some of them here.
Yeah, I'm sure Lynette would vote for that too. Put them on the scanner so everybody can have a copy on disc. Yeah, everybody can get something.
Well, the things they have nowadays is just simply amazing. I can't comprehend in my mind how they put all the information they have on a little teeny square piece of stuff.
And they keep getting more and more information
Yeah.
on smaller and
Yes, they
smaller
do.
pieces
Yep.
of stuff.
That's pretty crazy.
She gets up about 7.
You know, you can copy a tape, music tape. Do you think they'll ever come up with anything where you can copy a music disc, CD?
You can copy it now if you have the right. If you have the right old CD,
right?
you know, you can put it on
My
a
friend
CD.
has one at his house. He says they copy it. They take about 4 hours to copy it off
Does that
because it has to burn it in.
copy a CD?
Who has that? Bob?
No, one of my friends at school.
Some computer buff person.
Oh, I can't even comprehend what they'll have 10, 20 years from now.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I have another question.
What's your other question?
How many, well, how close were you to when you were in school?
How close was I to school?
Oh, you mean you've heard all these stories about walking miles to school in the snow,
Uphill both
jumping from
ways.
fence post
Well,
to fence post, uphill both ways, huh?
when I was in the first grade, I lived 7 blocks from school.
Boy, that's easy.
Yeah,
Well, you went to Franklin School.
Mhm. I was in the first grade. I went to
Still there.
school. And I guess I told you at the time that I got up, went to school one morning. I got up, went to school, and I couldn't figure out why Mother wasn't up to get me down to school. And I went to school, and there was nobody there yet. And I waited around, nobody showed up to school.
Saturday.
No one showed up. I went back home, and Mother says, "Where have you been?" And I told her, and she said, "Well, it's Saturday today."
Oh, that reminds me of one Cyrus story in Wayside School.
Saturday.
It's about a girl named Jenny, and she forgets it's a Saturday, and she writes to school on her dad's, on the back of her dad's newspaper. And she walks in, "Sorry, I'm late. I had to write on the back," and then she pauses, because she sits in one at school.
Yeah.
And the buses are there. She says, "You can be around the trip." She's at the window over there.
Okay, tell us the whole story later, okay? But right now is not a good time.
The farthest I ever had to go to school was I was going to Franklin School, and we lived on 7th East and And I had to walk back to school.
That's quite a ways.
Yeah, it was a long ways to go. That's the farthest I ever had.
What's that, a mile, 2 miles?
Well, let's see.
It's up by kind of close to BYU.
7th east to 4th west. 11 blocks. And then from 3rd south to 5th north. That's 8. It's about a mile and a half each way.
A ways.
That's quite a ways to walk. Yeah, okay. Where'd you go to junior high?
The first year I went to junior high school with the Dixon. The Dixon Junior High School. The first year I was in school, high school. And then I went the next 2 years up to the Fair Junior High. It's on between.
That's still there.
And 6th East.
Provo High School?
6th, 7th East, and Center Street.
You went to Provo High, but Provo High was where the city building
That was senior. That was a senior high school.
Yeah.
And the others were junior high school.
Provo High used to be right there where the city building is.
Yes, and that's where I went to high school.
The seminary building still stands down
Yeah,
there.
across the street. South.
Well, you told this story a long time ago, and I don't know if these kids remember it, but I'd like to have a video of that, of your grandma, when she was born, and what happened to her mother and the twin and stuff.
Well, that's my grandma.
I know, your,
My mother.
yeah, when she was born, that story.
Well, when she was born,
She was the first, right?
yeah, she was a twin. She was the first one. Then they didn't know that she was going to have twins at that time.
Yeah.
The doctor didn't know at that time that she was having twins. And the second baby stayed in there, called gangrene. And my mother's mother died. My grandmother died. Gangrene was the second baby.
And she had been, she was a music guitar or something. I remember seeing a picture.
Oh, yeah, she had that picture of her. She was some kind of contest. Beauty queen.
You thought Tyler, remember? Anyway, she's pretty. And she was pretty young when she died, wasn't she? Like 19? So?
I think so, something like that. I'm not sure exactly when. She's buried in Heber.
Yeah.
So your mother didn't have any brothers or sisters?
No. She only child.
Didn't her dad just have sisters and brothers?
Well, she had my grandpa Strong.
When he married again?
Yeah, he married
But she didn't live with him.
Duchesne there. But we got to see
Oh, yeah.
He married what we call Aunt Levy. We call her Grandma. She wouldn't let us call her Grandma. We just had to call her Aunt.
It's like Uncle Al.
Mm-hmm.
That's strange. I can't imagine not living. I mean, it's just that so much more an affectionate term, you know?
Well, she didn't want it. She had children of her own. And she didn't want us to call her Grandma.
Her loss.
Oh, we never called Alton Grandpa.
No. The only reason we didn't, I think, is because we always knew he was Alton ever since we were little teeny kids. I was a little kid, he was always Alton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was my Uncle Alton.
yeah. That must have been pretty strange.
That was weird, wasn't it?
How did she end up falling in love with her brother-in-law? That seems so strange.
I do know that they were married several months before they let anyone know it. Alton and Mother were.
Really? Why?
I don't have any idea why.
Worried about people.
Well, she always used to say, I like Groneman so much, I married 2 of them.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Cute. Neat lady. Do you remember her, Brent? At all?
Gammy?
Yeah. Well, they gave you the Lammy.
I remember just sitting in that chair. I kind of remember the house, but I just remember sitting in a rocking chair, sitting on the lap, and she'd always sing the song.
We would go to Gammy's to see the baby Lammies.
Ah, Grandpa. Yeah.
That's all I remember. I don't remember her giving me the lamb. I remember playing her light bright.
Yeah. Yeah, she had light bright.
She had Pater. You guys remember Pater?
No.
Pater was a cookie jar. It looked like a mug.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
yellow.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. What do you remember?
What was that the one? That one we got Smarties?
Yeah, let's go. There's always Smarties.
There was always fairies. The fairies had left goodies and Pater for you kids. Whenever you came over, there was candy in there for.
And always the fairies at the left.
Yeah, the fairies left it.
That's cute.
Little Peter.
I'm confused. Was her house the house where you'd go downstairs and then on the left there would be like those wood blocks where
You're thinking of Grandpa's
That's
house.
Grandpa's
that's
house.
what I thought. I'm sure
I think, did Gammy's house have a basement?
No, not where she lived the last time.
Not where you guys knew where she lived, no.
The last house they lived in.
I remember looking for some stairs and I never could find them.
That's why. There weren't any.
Then if that's Grandpa's house and I can remember that.
Did you remember watching Scary Tales in Grandpa's house?
Oh yeah. I remember watching Scary Tales. I didn't really know it was Grandma's house, but I remember just that big room and then the hall and then the rocking chair. I always used to watch Scary Tales.
Yeah, I know. We finally got a copy to take to Virginia when we moved because you guys
I
knew
like Scary Tales so much.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What was that? It's a cartoon.
It's a
all
Mickey Mouse scary video.
Well, honey, these kids need to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Well,
It's
we should.
school tomorrow, isn't it?
You know what we should have done? We should have written down these subjects as we did. We could.
I understand we have one more recommendation we'd like to make, is that correct? I'm not sure where it's at, but it's down here. Sister Cambrie, Groneman, would you please come up?
It's underneath the pulpit.
Cambrie has been a person who has done much with the Young Women's Program over the past number of years. Tonight, the Young Women's Presidency would like to recognize Cambrie for going the extra mile, for the extra things that she has done to help the Young Women's Program be such a success. Tonight, we present to Cambrie a sketch of the Mount Timpanogos Temple. I want you to know, Cambrie, do you know who did that? Brother Hadlock has the assignment in the bishopric to work with the young women. And Brother Hadlock is even creeping up into the other alleys I see. And we appreciate Brother Hadlock all he's done, particularly Sister Campbell for all that she has done in the young women's program. We'd ask Brother Hadlock to present Sister Campbell with that.
Sing promise blessings of the priest,
Breanna, what day is today?
My B-Day and Valentine's Day.
And how old are you?
1,000.
1,000? Where's all your wrinkles?
They just
Try it on.
There you go. There's no sagginess or anything. She must have a facelift and hair color and the whole shot, huh?
Yep.
And Krista K. Groneman is even home for this auspicious occasion.
Yeah.
There's Chad over there. Chad, you want to turn on the light? So, Dad just went to get what? Some batteries? Where'd he go?
To the camera.
To get some more ones.
So how many boys at school told you that they loved you today?
Michael tell you that he loves you? Did he
None.
give you
0.
a Valentine?
All the kids.
Is Michael in your class? Oh my gosh. Breanna, is Michael in your class?
Michael who?
Michael Barlow.
No!
And he still gave you a
No,
Valentine.
no.
Nothing like that. Did any of them write I love you on the card?
No!
How about I think you're cute?
No.
Or shall we get Krista to show us what she got?
I only got one Valentine.
Chocolates even.
Just a little box.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
can I open my present?
Okay. Yeah, you can open it. Breanna, wait. Put it up kind of here. I want to see your face, not the back of your head.
Who's this one from?
This is from Grandma.
I got her fish. And ooh, otter pops.
A whole box of otter
Fish and
pops.
her sour straw.
Yeah, right.
I think that was it, huh?
The box. I don't know what's in it.
That is closed. I got that.
you better pull off from the end. Okay.
Oh, anytime now.
And I got a new coat.
Wow.
Look at me.
Put it on. Oh, sorry, dear.
Just a sec.
Ooh, shiny. She's going to be a model someday. So do you like it?
Yes.
And does it fit you good?
Yes.
Well, how about getting it off the floor then? It'll be the first of many times, I'm sure.
Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa.
No. That was from Mom and Dad.
Oh, thank you, Mom and Dad. That was from Grandma and Grandpa.
Hey, honey, where'd you go?
Come, Pot.
That one is just a little miscellaneous gift of little things I thought you might like.
Another one? Oh. Okay, Sarah's got her toe, got her that. Got fish. Got fish. Rubber.
Okay.
Rubber, baby food.
Yay.
What's that? Gumballs. Gumball. What's that?
That goes in your little house on your wall.
Oh.
And as does that.
And some.
Ooh, those are good. Ooh.
Woohoo! This one right here is from Krista.
Thanks, Mom.
Of course it is.
Let me see what you got.
Oh.
Oh, that's not worthy of a picture. Waiting for the cake or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait for the cake.
Okay. Let's let her open Chris's next.
I know what that is.
You don't like birthdays or anything, do you, Breanna?
Yes, of course I do.
So I thought, what kind are they? Glitter?
No, bright.
Didn't she have a coat like this once?
She did. It didn't last. It went back. It died. Wow. Do you like it, Breanna? Remember how you wanted?
Promise. Fine. Put it down.
Thank you,
You're welcome, boss. Hey, Brett, let me see your braces. I haven't seen them.
Krista.
I can give it to you.
No.
Okay, this is from.
This is from me, Chad, and Cambrie when she pays me, but she'll pay me.
Give me
Dad kicked it, so it might not be working.
Hurry, it's flash and empty.
I know what it is. It's a watch.
Yeah, not a flat one.
I knew it.
I'm here.
See,
If you don't like it, don't rip it out because we can trade it for another one that you would rather.
I think that one's a nice one.
I do too, but they have
Let me see.
lots to choose from that she could probably drive herself nuts trying to decide.
Oh, there went the last picture. The batteries in mine take pictures from the batteries so the flash is already. So you don't need.
I got
No,
the.
this is from. See, flash is
Oh,
ready.
boy.
Batteries.
Oh boy, Breanna, move over. Okay, this is from Grandpa and Grandma Haslam. Woohoo! Huh? Do you like this?
Yes.
Well, we need to try it on you and see.
It's special.
Yeah, it is special, huh?
I like it.
Are your hands super clean? Because this is a white dress. You gotta treat this one very carefully.
No.
Do you want to try it on?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you wind it?
And do you?
Do you like press this button and wind it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So press this button first, right?
Oh my gosh.
beautiful. And this kind of dress, if it fits you.
Wow, that's pretty.
This is a dry clean dress. That means you put it on right before you go to church, like 5 minutes before you go to church, and you take it off as soon as you get back.
Why?
Because I can't wash it. It has to go to the dry cleaners, and it costs quite a bit more money.
Dry cleaners.
So,
Fair enough if you're watching.
Okay, it goes with the dress.
you can punch it now.
Stop it.
Breanna, what day is it?
Easter! What else?
Okay, find the cousin, and you guys can do in your relays.
Oh, it's Concoming Saint.
It's singing a Christmas song.
It's Come Come Ye Saints, you
Mom, I
saw.
want an egg.
Come on, Andrea.
Where's the egg? Mom, where's the egg?
Over there.
Where's my egg?
It's tradition. So much for peaceful setting.
So much for peace and tranquility.
You know, see these people over here, they're like, we came here for peace and tranquility, and here comes this crazy family rolling straight.
Move, guys. Move it, kidlet.
You're supposed to run down the hill, Chad.
Release that. There's our eggs.
You're getting fuddy-duddy in your old age, Chad.
Actually, they were pretty tough. You could throw them all the way down the hill, and they would just finally bounce and boom, you could run down there and grab them.
Collision course down there. Breanna's clear the heck over here. Hey, Breanna, you got lost.
Battery on that you do, you hold your arms out like that. You don't look.
Who has my camera? Are you taking some pictures?
It's just gonna be you and me, so I don't run it.
I'll have to take off my necklace.
You'll see us.
It's working.
But you're not recording, is it?
Yes, it is.
It's recording.
Yes, it is.
Hi.
Tape.
No, not necessarily. Well, this is the same tape.
Hold on, focus.
Of course, while it was playing, you smacked it because it was making
That's
that
right.
noise. And then it stopped making the noise.
Put it on camera.
I can still hear it. Click, click in the camera here.
Well, let's play it back and see if you can hear it on the TV.
Well, I think.
Brushing her little teeth.
Let me
This
see.
is the last time she's brushing her teeth as a teenager.
Mom,
Nobody
let
wears
me
this until
see.
you're 20 years. Krista. Don't you?
Anybody want some mustard on their little piece of meat?
Norma did.
You did. Because I know you don't want
I don't know where it is, so.
What are you looking for? Oh, I put your camera in on the floor. Living room, right next to the stereo.
Quiet controls. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Go ahead, say something to your pal, Cambrie.
I have nothing proud to say at the moment. Is it fun watching this eat?
Yeah, it is.
That's right.
It'll be fun 10 years from now. It'll be fun 20 years from now.
All right, turn around. Let's see. I need Cambrie and turn around. And let's see.
Happy birthday.
Turn around and shake me.
Happy birthday.
I'm not gonna do it. No, Mom, you don't take pictures of people while they're eating. Mom, say this, Mom. Say this, Mom. We'd rather have a picture of the party part, you know?
I hate it when your eyes go out on me and you can't see the numbers anymore.
I gotta try some more. What is it? It's a Flintstones toy.
It's Barney the Lawnmower Man.
Well, you got lucky.
Lawnmower and Barn.
Here you go, Kay.
Hey, Casey opens his.
You want Mommy to open it for you?
Got the books down.
Yeah, you have.
Oh,
Hey, what is it? Whoa! It's a something.
it's yours.
Whatever it is, it holds stuff. Bags, plastic bags. A plastic bag holder. Well, okay.
You can put your own toys in it, huh?
Okay.
Who's number 3? Oh,
Oh, here it goes. Andrea.
Please open up more.
Wow.
Toilet.
It's as good as it's yours.
Wait a minute. Open the box.
You never know.
You never know. It isn't one. Open the box. Pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. It's but it's not just any toilet seat. Take the plastic off. Open the lid. Open the lid. Open the lid. Oh. Well, I would scare the you know what out of it. There you go, Andrea. I'd hang that right on the wall. Okay. I think you gave that away, Sandra. I think you gave that away.
I know. I don't want to.
Actually, there are. Oh,
Peanut butter.
Could be peanut butter?
Oh,
I wonder if she wanted it.
Okay. Be honest there. Be honest there.
Bad grandpa.
Oh my God.
What is it?
All right.
She got an
Electric potato mash here. And decision ruler. Oh, it's like a.
You lucky thing, Breanna. You are so thrilled.
Who's the next oldest? I guess Fred is.
There's no one that has electric.
Yeah, Chris is gonna be dead
Who's
last.
next oldest?
Here, Mom.
Well, thank you. Just what I always wanted.
A nice box.
It's closed.
Close. This is mine. Close is good. What's wrong with close?
Lovely coloring. Breanna, too bad you're not with us anymore.
Oranges and greens.
It looks like a lovely set that has a blue on it, you know?
Who's the next oldest? Cambrie is.
Okay, what's Cambrie got?
Great. Hey, this was mine.
No more.
It's broken.
Whatever it is.
It's broken.
Who's the next oldest? Chad is, I guess.
What's that? I can't see up there in the clouds. Oh, I got candy.
Oh, Chad! Golly!
Chad smelled that.
I know I did.
You can't be this young still. 20?
It's
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
What's that on it? Got these.
You're next.
Wow, I feel so
Josie.
young. Wow.
What are they?
Covers.
Covers. Covers. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Who's next? I guess Christine, huh? Or Steven? Steven.
Now let's see what
Probably not.
glasses.
Yes. Interesting design.
I bet you could use them though.
Yeah.
They match the towel set.
Okay, now Christine.
They're beginning to feel real old.
How do you think I feel?
I wanted that one.
Oh, okay, who's next?
One of you two.
One of us do?
Steven!
A doll! Oh, it's candy! All right. Yeah, wow. Candy.
Candy, okay.
Candy.
No, I got Steven, so.
Oh, I forgot.
What is, well, let's see, there's one of these little coin things. Hold that. Oh. Key thing. Hold that. There's another key thing. There's a pen. Hold that. And there's a $100 gift certificate. Actually, it's good for the American College of Therapeutic Massage with Burnt Down. That was what in the
It's seriously burnt down.
Yeah.
You know who gave me that? Jeff.
Well, they moved.
Okay.
Well, let's think about it.
The more I think
You sure you don't want to trade me for my camera, Sandra? You sure you don't want to trade me for my camera?
No, I think I'll. Oh, you guys, I got the best friend.
Yes, you did.
Then you need a doll for candy.
That's pretty.
How about a massage?
You like it? I wrapped that up. That's nice.
I guess Grandpa's next.
I guess so.
Want time passes?
Hold on.
I'm trying.
This is a good one. I know what it is.
I tried to go.
Oh, dispenser.
What? Oh, I'm pissed.
Would you like a massage?
Oh, Andy.
That looks like a good trade to me.
Yeah, grandma's neck. Great grandma's neck.
Trade.
Oh,
No, she wanted to trade.
Yes, you wanted to.
Yes, Gabby, for peanut butter, she doesn't
Oh,
like
my grandpa gets peanut butter. What a deal.
her family brother.
What is it?
Big sandwich.
What is it?
Big sandwich.
Big sandwich.
Oh, kids. Did it?
And open it.
Watch your faces, you'll never tie.
What? Fingers.
Fancy.
What's in there?
I know you had.
Get it?
Oh, boy, some free buttons.
Now come here, Andy.
Yeah.
You need a massage?
Yeah, it just takes stuff that's been in your house you've never used.
Okay, who wants to trade me? Who wants a massage? You want to trade?
Good morning, Papa. Good morning. Hurry up, Krista.
Yeah,
I want to see my
woke up
present.
Kristen. Now she's gone in the bathroom. I go to use the bathroom. So she's in the bathroom. And that's all we're waiting for.
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting for. Boy, well, looks like Santa come to me. Okay, then hold on. Where is she?
Krista. Do we have to wait for her?
Yes, we have to wait for her.
Put it in her contacts.
Come on, Krista.
She has to be able to see you guys. At least you guys can see.
Should have woke her up 5 minutes ago.
Krista.
How long does it take to put in contact? Just kind of.
Oh, I guess Santa's gonna take all of his stuff and leave.
Oh, there's a mirror there. Good deal.
Where?
Right there.
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Where's a mirror? Where's a mirror? I don't see a mirror.
I do. Oh,
It's
wow.
right
Oh,
there.
wow.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
How's hers?
Krista, come. You coming? Okay, everybody go back to bed. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No. No.
Cat's pushing me.
You know, take all the atmosphere out of it. I don't can too. All right.
Oh, boy, look at that. She grabbed
Look at
the
her.
first thing.
Oh, wow.
Santa Claus is coming down.
You saw?
Santa Claus left the price tag on this one wrong.
Get your pet.
You got your gigapet, huh?
What is it? Oh, one of those. Now you'll have to really take care of it.
And it's a Sabrina one. Sabrina.
Wow.
They're too much fun to take care of.
Yeah, they are. Actually, she never got one. She tried to take care of it. This is what she wanted.
All right.
I got paintballs, I guess.
Paintball.
Paintballs,
Well, that probably
Flower
means,
straws.
that probably means they ran out of
I have flower straws.
What you got there, sweetheart?
Flower straws.
Wow.
Sorry,
I forgot to put names on shoes. Well, you just look at the sizes there.
Oh my gosh.
Silverware set.
Oh my gosh.
So what did you
Oh my gosh.
You got a couple of games?
Here, let me eat these turkeys. Here. Mom. Mom, here. I don't like beef jerky.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, cool. I got 2 Sour Straw packs.
What'd you get there, Krista?
Sour straws.
I got 2 Sour Straws. 2. Never think.
Sour straws are so yummy.
Chad, put it down.
All right.
This is a bowl?
It's you put
Oh,
like
that's what you use to
put darts and stuff in these.
Yeah.
like the old Aborigines did.
Chad, one more Christmas. Santa Claus must have thought you were.
Cameron. And what does that mean for you?
Well,
Yeah, I needed a black
Wow.
did you? Now you've got one.
Yeah.
Santa Claus, you needed a
Who's
black
the markers too?
What's that, sweetie pie?
$70.
Green stuff?
Holy cow.
Green
That
stuff.
looks like it's 70 to me. Where's your counting? 80, no, 90, 100,
Red.
190, 2. I just barely woke up. Don't ask me.
Red.
Oh, watch. I
Watch.
gotta see this. Ever since mine broke down, I've wanted to watch. Oh, this is just
Holy
what I
cow.
wanted.
What did your watch break down?
Yeah, my watch broke down, and I got so used to having a watch, like every time I even wanted to know, I wanted to know something. I'd want to look at it. I mean, I didn't have a thermometer, but whenever I wanted to know the temperature, I'd look at my watch just on habit.
Yeah.
Seven forgot to look at this.
But until it broke, it's bigger temple picture.
Well, picture won't fit in that. No way.
I'll have to take it out.
I see more stuff for Krista than she has. I see more stuff for Mino.
Holy cow.
Joy, what is she?
Mino.
Holy cow, I got some construction paper.
Oh, hey. Construction paper. I see more stuff to eat.
Not hungry?
It's got like a little memory thing, like a calculator on it. What's mine?
That is nice.
Let Embryona.
What's that?
Trail.
2.
This is a fun game.
What is it, a game?
Yeah.
Computer? What?
Oregon Trail.
You just put it in the
Uh-huh.
computer?
What's that, Krista?
Cambrie, there's the thing, Krista.
I know.
That you would. I know. It's
What? How's the name of that?
It's a hubcap for my car.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Mom,
what?
Krista, what?
Are you
Holy cow.
Very happy.
Whoa.
Very good watch.
Yeah,
It's too much clothes. It's even got a light on it.
Light? Yeah, it sure has. So you see in the dark,
Ooh.
That's bad, that's all right. I've often wished to have a light.
What'd you get there, Krista?
Like
Oh, I know what you got, yeah.
It's got money wrapped around it. Good radio. You remember
What?
what? This is not. This is for Dad. Looks like there's anything back here. Hey, Mom gets nylons, let me know.
You know what they are?
Wow.
I think these must be Chad's.
Ball?
Brett, I think these must be yours. Then I think there's a dad pile somewhere. Here, Brett, these socks. Socks are good. Socks are good. This will be for Pa. whatever pawn stuff is.
And whose are these?
Here, Chad, yours on.
Socks are necessary things.
Yeah, we're always complaining that
You can't blow darts out of there with a wrapping.
Oh, yeah. That is a problem. A tie.
Yeah.
Those are necessary.
Yeah. My tie kind of broke down. It had mechanical failure.
What have you got there? Another game?
No.
What is it?
Christmas cakes.
Mom.
Cakes and cookie mix.
Mom.
Plus 4 packs of decorations. Plus 4
What you got there, Cambrie?
I got a book. Wrong. Favorite composer. Probably just to look at the music.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Well,
I think this is for you, Mom.
It does. It's on the list.
I know what to go to first.
No, I don't think that's for me. For Cambrie. For putting stuff together in your book.
Oh, wow. It's about time.
Finally woke up, did he?
Who's awake? What? Somebody awake?
I'm not awake. I'm still
He turned this first on woke me up at 5:30 or something. It was early. Gets up and turns the Christmas lights on and the music.
It's hot.
Look at that. Hundreds of flowers and shoes stuff.
I think that's Mom's. What does it say, Brett?
Quite a pile of stuff there, Miss Breanna.
Then all these shoes are yours.
Actually, that Oregon Trail says to Brett Embry on it.
Yeah. Oh, quite a lot.
That's the game also for the.
Yeah.
Come on, this watch is yours.
Wow. I get a watch. What a deal. Santa Claus was not quite that awful after all.
But it's pretty good after all that.
Okay, is everything open? Can we all go back to bed now?
That's good.
Well, I'm wide awake now.
What?
Well, there's no names. I'll bet you that was to share with your brothers and sisters. Shot, huh?
I'll have the roll up.